I'm really excited because my mom is here from New York and she's gonna help me record this video so that I don't have to hold it in front of my face and I can show you guys what my supply list looked like when I onboarded. So I'm going to upload this into our team page and in your training page. So let's get started. First, let's talk about displaying clothes. So the first thing I want to talk about are the suit hangers that you need. I purchased mine from Costco. I like these because they turn around. So when you're putting, 20, 30 outfits back, if you put them on the wrong way, and I'm super anal, so I need them to face the same way, you can just switch them over. If they're stuck, you can't do that. Velvet is great because your items don't fall off. So don't get plastic, get velvet hangers. And like I said, these I purchased from Costco. I think when you onboard, you get 330 pieces. I would not get that many hangers because you're gonna have some duplicates. So I would just get maybe 175, start with that, and then increase them as you start taking inventory out. Next, clothing rack size dividers. I got ones that aren't that cute, but they were cheap and they helped me get started. This is what mine look like. That's not very pretty, is it? So these were under $10 and they work perfectly fine. But if I were to do a lot of in-home parties, mall events, if you're gonna have a lot of friends stopping by, just invest a few extra bucks and get something that's a little bit clearer and something that's a little bit cuter, I promise. Or if you're good with Pinterest, go with that. Clothing racks. These are my racks. Mine aren't too sturdy, and that's okay. Mine come out easily. So if I want to remove the rack and stick it in my car, it's very easy to do so. Mine are double. There are 2 racks in one. My personal preference would be to get single racks because it looks like you have more inventory. And you can also shape them so that if you're doing an event, it looks like you have a little boutique. Because let's say you go to the mall or take them to someone's house, people have to go around. If these were single, you could just line them up in a cute little boutique style. So my personal note to you guys would be if you can find some nice single racks, and I think IKEA has some good ones that are very inexpensive, I would go with single. Legging display rack. I do not have one. I display my leggings like this. No one has complained. People don't mind. This is up to you. There is a link to a cool legging display rack and it looks fantastic. You can just roll your leggings up. This worked for me. This is just how I started. You can also do baskets. You can also roll them up with little hair ties. It's totally up to you. But if you're just starting out and you don't know what to do with your leggings, feel free to hang them. People are not gonna complain. Next, let's talk about photographing clothing. So there's 3 things that I bought. I bought a mannequin. My notes on mannequins, buy a size small because if it's too big, you're not gonna be able to get an extra small Irma, Julia, Cassie on it. It'll be terrible and you'll probably have to get a new one. So make sure the size is a small, like 2-4, maybe a 4-6 would work. 2, do not get one with a pattern. When I put clothes that are white or sheer on my mannequin, you can see through it. And then my white shirt looks like this. Get one that's white. I think I'm gonna change mine to a white mannequin eventually. So just do it from the start. It'll help your clothes look fantastic. And finally, and then this is not called a mannequin, it's actually called a dress form, just an FYI. You wanna get a lighting kit Lighting is extremely important. I will do more training on this. But this is only $40. If you need to take photos after your kids are asleep, it's perfect. I also got one more thing for photos, and that is a backdrop. Again, my suggestion, white. I have white wood and it looks fine, but the people that take photos in front of a white backdrop make it look fantastic. So my suggestion to you would be to go white on white. Next, storing clothes. I purchased some under the bed bags and they broke in 5 hours just because of the weight of the clothing that you're putting inside. I would get plastic. Either get 2 under the bed plastic containers, get a big plastic bin, or just get 2 or 3, big bags from Home Goods and store your clothes there. This is simply for duplicates. Let's go over here. Now I want to talk about shipping clothes. So here is something that I think is a necessity. Plastic baggies. Get these. This is how I put my clothes, how I ship my clothes. I stick them in a plastic baggie, and then I put them in a poly mailer. So plastic bags, poly mailers, you want these. Finally, I invested, let me turn the light on. I invested some money. I invested $250 and I bought a Dymo printer. This is amazing. It only takes me 30 seconds to put postage on a bag. And I click print and it prints it out. If you don't want to spend $250 up front, you can use a regular printer and that's fine. A friend of mine, actually, one of the girls on our team, was able to get hers for $75 because she's slim. And she looked for deals and then she did a price match. So, shoot me a message and we can talk about that. But if you have some time, if you have a few weeks before onboarding, look into all these items because you can get them at discounts. And I think that's really everything. I also got business cards. I got them through my custom LuLaRoe.com, but mine are pretty standard. You can also get them from Vistaprint. Play with these. I know girls that do little scratch-offs on their cards. I know some girls that have a handwritten note on the back of their cards. I like that. Keep it personal. We can chat about that more also. And I think that's everything that's on my list. You will need a PayPal account for returns. I have a stamps.com account, which is $15 a month, but it saves me money per item shipped. So honestly, at the end of the day, it's probably cheaper to use stamps.com than to go to the post office. So that's pretty much it, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know.